turret they have, it's going to be really tough to really go in and look for those picks under the turret. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're going to jump into the land of Dawn. Black Bulls 1-0 ahead. They need one more game to sweep Hikaru Esports, the team with the best logo in this tournament. But Hikaru, they don't want to go down without a fight. They're coming in hot with their picks, the comfort picks here. Let's see if they can equalize in game number 2.
Really interesting to see how the Leomord actually goes, because he's really been a hit and miss pick, to be honest. If you can stop him from getting his power spike. And Leomord kind of hits his power spike about, about 8 to 9 minutes. He's really doing his sort of, not max amount of damage, but damage that's hard to deal with.
Yeah. Right now, I actually do feel like, if we take a look at the win conditions, right? Hikaru, their win conditions are through the lane? I feel like, yeah, it's through the lane. They have kill pressure up top. They want the Julian to go up top and help Kagome to get killed on Sam QT, shut him down from the get-go, clear out the minion waves in the mid lane just so that they can enable that to happen, right? The gank up top. If they don't get that rolling, it's actually going to be really tough for Hikaru, because look at Black Bulls' composition. This mid game is going to be scary. Leomord, Xavier, and Atlas.
One fatal lynx from Atlas can change the game. Like,
one team fight.
One team fight. And I don't really see much of a team fight comp from the side of Hikaru. So yeah, like you said, their win condition is laning. So we'll see how well they can, answer the rotations and answer those macro plays by Black Bulls that they showed last game.
Well, you can already see some adaptations here, but that's going to be Namikaze instantly just deleted. First blood picked up by Bommy. He's looking for the double kill. He goes in, and even Paul flickers forward to try to go for it. He does not get the retribution, though. It is going to be Hikaru who picks it up. It's 2 kills traded in for the turtle. Black Bulls, they don't come out on top, but let's take a look at the replay.
Look at that damage from that Leomord there. Absolutely just wiped out Namikaze there. Even on Grok.
Yeah, now you see him, now you don't. This is... Okay, now I want to take back what I said. You asked me the question, but wait a minute here, down below. Okay, he's going to be safe. KLQT still getting out of there, but you asked me this question before the stream. Who do you think is the best revamped hero, right? I said Leomord is probably the one that I don't like the most, because obviously they didn't really change his kit much. He changed some visuals, some damage, but he feels really strong in the hands of Bommy, man.
He does. I think that's just the mechanics of Bommy. He knows how to play that Leomord. He knows where his power spikes are. Do we see him trying to go in here? Nope, just gonna back out, get that farm going. Leomord's really important to farm early game. Get those, couple of items, those core items, and then you go out and you start really dishing out that damage.
Oh, Loaf gets the fatal links though, bringing it back to the Mystic Field as that's Bommy with the cleanup. Now KLQD jumping in with a battle mirror image and the blazing duet. Bommy picks up a triple. He's looking for that maniac. Hikaru Esports, they do not want to give it to him. Phaeton just backs away under the turret, recalling, but it's a 5-1 lead here. Only a 1,000 gold lead for the Black Bulls, so Hikaru are still in this game, but that laning win condition is starting to fade away.
It is, but we do see, Black Bulls are, they're trying to put as much pressure as they can on the lane. So I think they understand they're a really strong laning team. Just look at the way that Black Bulls maneuver around the map. They got that Atlas, they got that Xavier, always together, ready to, dish out their combination that they do have, the Xavier and the Atlas, just to get the other team to disengage. But we do see, Kale down there at the bottom.
Wow.
Kind of get away, yeah.
It's so it's a very intelligent move here. You can tell that they're communicating really well. Every single time, Black Bulls, they go for the turtle up top. They play the weak side down below. Wait a minute, though. There's a solo kill up top there. Kagome, finally, this is what they were waiting for. That solo lane victory. And Kagome, he delivers. He got that kill. Is it too late? That's the question I want to ask you, Combat.
I don't think it's too late. We still have the gold plating on the towers, right? They are only down by 1k gold. So, you know, a couple of team fights here, bit of farming, and they're back on the level playing field.
It's the caster curse, dude. Literally, as you say it, the gold plating just disappears, right? 5 minutes into the game, so there you go. But Lope opening up the map, goes in for the perfect match, will be caught, but the Fatal Links brings them back into the Dawning Light that connects onto 3, and BO3 again is here to wipe them out. They don't follow through. They do not go for more. Mid lane being pushed in by Hikaru, blazing duet down below by KillQT. They're looking for a trade here, but in the mid lane, Bariza gets a kill onto Lope. SamQT trying to zone Kagome away. Mystic Field does not connect onto him. Both teams disengaging. No objectives taken just yet.
It's the suffocation effect of, you know, the Atlas and the Xavier letting BO3 go in and actually engage the enemy. Because, you know, Leomord's kind of easy to get away from, but they're really, you know, providing that support, and we see him possibly going down.
Oh, well, maybe it's another guy who goes down. Namikaze, he gets sniped. And, whoa, there's an impulsive flicker there by Lope, but it all works in the end as TCC gets brought back. One more skill as well he needs to get, but look at the chain. It's going to be Lope who picks up the kill. Paul traded back in. Hikaru back in it, gets the kill onto Paul. But again, look at BO3, he's still there in the bottom side. He's still able to farm. Hikaru will be able to find compensation in this turtle. They get the favorable trade in this fight, and they equalize the gold.
Hikaru's just doing as much as they can to try to keep that gold lead. Keep that gold lead, you know, in a reasonable reach. And they do, you know, they're only 300 gold down at the moment.
Yeah, and that's pretty interesting, right? Consider that they have twice as many kills here, but again, that's the combo that Hikaru has. TCC with the wild charge, comboed in by the damage from Namikaze and the enhanced chain that just knocks you up for such a long time and also does so much damage. Hikaru are really good at finding picks. This is what Black Bulls need to be careful of, right? The threat of that pick potential from Hikaru. If they go for a 5v5 team fight, Black Bulls have the edge, but if Hikaru can just isolate these members, it becomes really tough for the Black Bulls.
100%, and it comes down to that you know, that macro play again. Like I always say, whoever can get that macro play going, it leaves, you know, your gold laner alone, or it leaves your off laner alone that you can pick off.
Oh, well, exactly what you mentioned here. Lope gonna get picked up by the Dawning Light once again onto 2. Namikaze forced to use the black shoes. That's gonna be Bariza targeted down, but he actually finds a way to outplay the situation for a bit up until BO3 shows up. He's on a horse and he's slicing and dicing everyone. He's looking for the wipeout, man. Kagome is able to run away. But again, if you go for those 5v5 team fights, especially the 4v5 team fights without Kagome, it's not going to look good for Hikaru.
You don't really have that damage. Your win condition. You're waiting for that Phaeton to hit his items and sort of hit that power spike. But we're only 8 minutes into the game, so I don't think Carry really has that damage just yet.
You can see it's clear, right? As you take a look at the instant replay, no damage just yet is the exact reason, literally the reason why they lost that team fight. They were able to rotate there faster, but they overcommitted, they over-engaged, and look at this, the Fatal Links once again. Namikaze still able to run away with the Purify there, and the Black Shoes. The back line gonna get shredded by Kagome with the Abyssum Strike. He's looking for more, but Lope comes in to support them. Kagome still surviving, buying so much time, and again, isolating the members of the Black Bulls, as this is gonna be Hikaru who picks up the victory, 1 for 1, but look at the members, more low HP bars for Black Bulls. Hikaru can use this pressure to maybe create some more space and maybe force some objectives, but they don't really go for that just yet. They want to play disciplinedly. They want to wait and chill for those power spikes to hit.
And I think also they're kind of bit conscious about this Lord at the moment. Really trying to force a fight here. Trying to get the team of Black Bulls to come out, maybe possibly, you know, force a team fight and then take the Lord. But we'll see what happens. If Hikaru can push the lanes, you know, sort of take them away, then yeah. It's a really good plus point for them there. BO3 getting taken down.
Oh my god, Bobby baits it!
Fatal Link!
Oh my god! The baits from Bummy for his team to come through again on the back of that horse. Loaf comes in with a Fatal Links, comboed in with Paul. And let's take a look at the instant replay. Again, Bummy, how did he survive this with 1 HP? Literally the wall there, and the 3-man Fatal Links into the Mystic Field. You're not gonna move. And that was all, that was everything. Falling Star, Blazing Duet, you name it, man. Everything in the kitchen sink was just thrown at Hikaru.
I'm in love with Loaf. That was an amazing engage. Like,
Loaf with Loaf? Question mark?
I mean, Loaf. That engage by Loaf and the bait by Bomi was just really. It's, they're on point and they're on. You can tell that they've got a good synergy. They're on mic. They're talking to each other. Really working. Everything out here from laning to team fights. We do see Kale being taken out.
Yeah, Hikaru, they are aware, but again, Loaf! Oh my god, he finds 2! And the combo comes through again. Phaeton able to isolate these members as Bomi is going to be pinned down there by the enhanced chain. Knocked up, Phaeton picks up the shutdown, and this is exactly what we mentioned. Hikaru, if they're able to isolate the Black Bulls, they have so much single target damage. They can win out in these team fights. They just need to play it properly, accordingly to their win conditions, and we're seeing it here. A 1-for-1. But Hikaru, they're the ones who pick up a turret. They're the ones who defend the Lord.
And Mirko, we're about to hit that 12-minute mark, and I think Phaeton is about to hit his power spike. He was bursting down that Esmeralda just there, as we've seen. Yeah, it was.
And
so we've got
has
Wind
the defensive item.
Yeah, he does. So Phaeton is a win condition if Hikaru can keep Phaeton alive and create those engages where it's safe for Phaeton to really burst down the enemy. But then again, you're really not respecting the Atlas when you don't take the Purify. I don't care how quick-handed you are with the flicker or the sprint. A good Atlas is always going to catch you. They have flicker also, so.
What they need to do right now is kind of similar to, Black Bulls did this to Hikaru in game number 1, right? TCC was on that Lolita. With the Numenant Blast combo with the Flicker, it's actually very easy for him to look for these crazy engages. But Black Bulls, they were always there, pushing the tempo, forcing TCC to use the Flickers defensively, right? Therefore, he wasn't really able to look for those engages with the Numenant Blast anymore. And that's what Hikaru needs to try to replicate in game number 1. Oh, never mind. Namikaze gets bursted down, but wait a minute. Fatal Links now connecting onto 2. That's not the right engage. Kagome, though, looking for re-engages. That's going to be Sam QT jumping in with the falling Star Moon, finding Namikaze. Phaeton joining in the team fight here, jumping in, flickers forward, finds the kill onto Paul, and that's a 2-for-2. Phaeton is strong. The members of Black Bulls are isolated. This is a win for Hikaru Esports.
I think we're about to hit damage control for the Black Bulls. Phaeton is showing that he is dangerous, and Hikaru is saying, we are protecting Phaeton now.
That's the name of the game. Hyper carry meta back.
It's back. And we see Carry trying to make a move on Claude here.
Almost. If KLQD, if he chose the wrong path there, he would have been taken down. But it seems like with this maneuver that they're doing, they're going to have a good position. But the thing is, do they want to sandwich the Black Bulls? Remember, they don't want to group up. They don't want to look for these kind of team fights. They want to go for picks. That might be it. Loaf opening up the map with the perfect match, finding TCC and Phaeton. Instant conceal here. They're trying to look for more. Trying to look for the engage, and TCC finds it. No follow-up, though. That's a wild charge burnt for nothing, and a conceal. Without those two, it's going to be really tough for Hikaru to open up this side of the map. Lord Pit already here, going to be the target. That's going to be the Fatal Links onto Kagome. They use such a big ability onto one member, and that's the combo with the Blazing Duet. But look at the damage coming through from Phaeton, who's still able to kite away. Damage onto Lope, but the damage coming in with the burst from the Black Bulls comes through, and that's the triple kill for the side of Bomi. 4-for-1. Falling Star Moon locking Namikaze Namikaze in place, but the Purify is there to help him to safety. It is the Black Bulls on top. Coming into this fight, it seemed like Hikaru had the better position, but Black Bulls, they recovered really well.
I was gonna say, I thought the positioning by by Grok and by Phaeton there in the bush. I thought that was a little I thought that was good because you've got Atlas on the other side, so you don't really want to group together with your team. You want to make Atlas choose which fatal links he wants. Who he's gonna take out. Not a smorgasbord of your team in one circle. Let Atlas get a 5-man or a 3-man, and basically let them pile in. But it was a great outplay by Black Bulls. Oh my god!
Again, they're gonna be able to bring Kagome back, but look at the enhanced chain onto 4. They might be able to turn this around. Mystic Field, they're catching 2, but it is going to be 2 members from both of these teams taken down. So Hikaru, they're gonna be able to defend this once more. They will lose that top side base turret though. TCC trying to zone them away once again, but with Namikaze, with the wall as well, the are most probably going to be able to defend this one. The Lord is it's gonna be really close, and the Lord actually will be able to take that turret down. They're taking more turrets on the board. Mid lane gonna be targeted here. They still have their ranged members, and look at that high ground. The dawning light snipes Namikaze down. Even in your base, you're not safe from the dawning light of Paul.
Yeah, you have to take out Xavier in a ban. He's too dangerous. And we do see that Phaeton does have his full set of items here, and he has gone with the Athena Shield. Same with Claude, has full set of items with the Athena Shield. So interesting here from them both. A lot of magic damage on either side, so I think good item pickups there.
Who's more of a threat though? That's a question I need to ask you. Combat. Is it the Claude with full items, or is it the carry with full items?
Carry, hands down. It is the carry with full items. Especially if her team can really create that space. Let her go in and shred down the enemies. But Claude does have the upper hand of, Atlas going in. All that, all of this stuff going on allows Claude to jump in and, hit that blazing duet. But again,
yeah,
I really hard for me to say. To be honest, I would say KLQT is more dangerous because of the lineup of Black Bulls.
Yeah, I agree with you. I kind of agree and I disagree as well, because if it's a 1v1, yeah, I agree. Carry does win out overall, but because they have such a good team fight comp, they can just create space at will for KLQT to come in with a blazing duet. Black Bulls, they have the more, they have the bigger threat in that gold lane. KLQT with full items, with the Wind of Nature and the Sprint, he's going to be able to catch up to everybody, especially, again, he has those 5 stacks constantly. He's a guy who's able to keep those 5 stacks on Claude at every single moment, but look!
My god!
Get onto the dawning light! Phaeton is low, they cannot go anywhere, the immortalities popped all around, and look, Namikaze pops the Winter's Truncheon, he is going to fall, an unstoppable from Samo, from Sam QT, as they will go for the Evolved Lord. No, they're not even going to go for it. TCC and Phaeton, 2 members left for Hikaru. They're going to have to look for the defense of the century here to stay in this game. Miniwave's coming through. They need to clear it fast, but look, Mystic Field connecting. Phaeton has no backup, but is still able to come through and win it out. Not for long, though. Black Bulls, they're able to burst him down. They're looking for the base. Look at Bomi. He's all the way under the base. He will be able to finish it off, and Hikaru Esports will have to be will have to be knocked out of NACT. Again, another upset.
What a day of upsets. That Atlas ulti, those fatal chains. Like I said, it takes one